Well, you know, Chris, we don't get paid if our clients don't achieve positive, lasting change in behavior, not as judged by us or them, as judged by all those important stakeholders around them. Obviously, in stakeholder-centered coaching, the key word is that word stakeholder.
Yes.
Why don't you describe the role of the stakeholder and the importance of the stakeholder in our coaching process?
Changing behavior and perception in parallel is one of our key principles.
Okay.
So, yes, you have to change behavior. And I'll often ask the question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is it to change a behavior that's a habit? Oh, it's a 9. To get somebody to change their perception of you once they have formed it, you know, cognitive dissonance is even harder.
Right.
So, the whole idea of the active engagement of stakeholders is to tell them what you're working on and then engage them. So when I meet with the stakeholders, and I do this with them all, usually on a teleconference, I tell them the ground rules as a stakeholder. Number one, the willingness to let go of the past. You know, holding on to what somebody did to you a year ago isn't going to help anybody. So I'm asking you to suspend that and only judge their improvement from this day forward on the couple of things that they picked.
Yeah, you might be good, but you really can't change the past.
You can't change the past. You know, that's what it is. See?
It is what it is.
You know, we can all have selective recall now and then, but the reality is you can't change the past.
Right.
And then be supportive of the process. Don't be a critic, a cynic, or a judge. You know, and think about how it'll benefit you.
Right.
If and when this person becomes more effective at what you've said, they need to get better at. And then also, if you have the courage yourself, what's something you could do? For instance, you may say this person isn't clear a lot.
Right.
Well, don't walk out of the room until you're clear. Don't walk out and say, I got it, if you don't.
Right.
So much of this is working with the stakeholders as much as I as a coach, am always available to the stakeholders, and I tell them that. If there's something going on you want me to be aware of, pick up the phone, give me a call. This is very much of a systems approach. It's not just coach, coachee, and maybe the boss. It's the coach, coachee, and the stakeholders, of which the boss is always one of them.
Right.
That person's manager is always one of them. And it's just such a solid process. So stakeholders are critical to this.